This chick is accusing other women of turning into Kevin Samuels when they disagree with women's horrible decisions.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
What type of decisions are we talking about? Well, in this particular situation, women are being very loud about how they're no longer attending baby showers. They don't want to attend baby showers, especially multiple baby showers of a woman who just keeps having children outside of wedlock. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
The way some of y'all turn into Kevin Samuels when it comes to unmarried women having children needs to be studied. I'm not even gonna get into the fact that half of y'all, or maybe 99% of y'all who be shaming unmarried women, don't even be married. So it's just like, okay. But like, guys, like, it's okay. Like, it is okay. No one's dying. A woman can be celebrated for giving life without being married. And the shame is only ever given to women. You never shame men. It's time to unpack a lot of things, but that's definitely one of them. The reality is, statistically speaking, all of us women will not be married. And if your value only comes from
That's too bad.
being married, there's going to be a lot of women in for a really rude awakening. I know y'all are going to say, oh, well, being married, the baby, you need to be married because it gives you protections. Guys, 50% of these marriages are going to fail. You can be married and end up a single mom. You can be a baby mama and end up married. Like, there's so many possibilities. But the most important point is, it's really none of y'all's business.
There you go. It's really none of y'all's business. Let people do whatever they want. If they want to go around and have multiple kids outside of wedlock, it's what they want to do. And of course, this is coming from what looks maybe is a stud. I don't know, right? But this is part of the problem. And I'm glad that we're seeing more chicks speaking up about this. More women who are saying, hey, I'll attend the first baby shower, but the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth, at that point, you're going too far. And that's an understatement, right? You've been gone too far since the first one. And that's what I see. I think most people are pretty fair, at least myself. If there's a young woman in my family and that happens one time, I don't mind showing up and supporting, be like, hey, it's going to be a tough life. But the second time, no. The third time, I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. I can't see myself doing that. And if I did, I'll be highly disappointed. And she's mad. She's saying, you women are turning into Kevin Samuels. Could it be that they finally realize after some time that maybe Kevin Samuels was right about a lot?
What you might want in life, wait for it, might be different than the next person. So when you have your baby, please get married by all means. But like spewing hate for women who aren't, it's like, what is that doing?
We need men back in charge. Let's take a quick moment here to thank the sponsor of our channel, FathersHaveRights.com. In our prenup guide at FathersHaveRights.com, one of our expert attorneys explains it clearly. When you get married, your upside might be infinite. A great marriage is a beautiful and wonderful thing, not just for you, but for the family that you plan to build with your future wife. But without a prenup, your downside is also infinite, meaning there is no limit to your losses. That's why you need a prenuptial agreement. And although a prenup cannot protect you from things like custody or child support, what a prenup can do is set clear expectations inside the marriage, which often reduces false expectations and discourages divorce in the first place because both parties know what's at stake. If you're engaged, proposing, or soon to be married, click the link pinned to the top of the comment section and join the hundreds of men securing their future marriages the right way. Next comment says, I was married, had a baby, got divorced, still got shamed. Yeah, it happens. The mindset of, well, this could happen or that could happen either way, so why try, is a defeated mindset. Somebody else here says, it's so odd, like the judgment is absurd. And of course, you've got the single moms here upset. You're wondering, what are they upset about? They're upset about videos like this.
And don't invite me to no more baby showers unless you done already invited me to a wedding. Because what are we celebrating? A broken home? I'm not doing it with y'all next year. I'm trying to tell you, you standing up in a picture looking like a fool. Nobody know where the baby daddy at. Like, I'm just not doing it. It better be in that order. Husband, baby. If that ain't it, I'm going to tell you in advance, I'm already busy. in advance. I'm busy. And I'm giving you a 2-kid maximum. After the second kid, by the time you had that third one, you already know what you need and what you need to buy. Stop begging.
She said 2-kid maximum. This is not harsh. She said 2-kid maximum. That's pretty lenient. This isn't anything to get upset about. You're upset that you can't have 3 kids that other people are expected to support? Top commenter says degree, wedding, then baby. Somebody else here added the child having his last name before you do is crazy work. That's funny. That's funny. That's hella funny. Here's another person who says, but a marriage is too much of a commitment and a child is not. Here's somebody else that says we need to bring shame back heavily and it's coming back. And I'm glad the women are taking charge. Somebody else here added, what are we celebrating? A broken home? I just died. Here's somebody else who says, baby showers, the new weddings. Here's somebody else who says, then complain about doing it by themselves. Right.
Okay, so apparently I offended somebody, but correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Anything after the first baby is on you. To me, a baby shower is for your first baby because it's a surprise. We didn't know, you didn't know. We showing up, we showing out, we buying diapers, we buying clothes, we buying playpens, we showing the fuck out, we doing the most because we didn't expect you to have a baby. So surprise. But anything after that first baby is on you. That's a begging party. I don't attend begging parties. I'm not buying no diapers and clothes and playpens for every baby that you have. That's for HRA to do. Go down there and get you a voucher. Don't go have no community begging party and now we all got to show up with gifts and come in there and sit in there and help you out with everything and make sure that you get home safe. I'm not doing that. So begging I was told that I was wrong and I don't have no part because I said I wasn't going to a begging party and I meant what the I said. I am not going to no begging party. You on your third kid. What the am I coming to your baby shower for to bring you some gifts? You should have leftovers. Y'all so dumb. Some of y'all is out here giving out babies. A baby is a big sacrifice. And some of y'all out here just giving it out just so you could claim it for 18 years, you dummy. Y'all don't even be meeting their mother or their grandmother, but y'all naming y'all baby Hattie Mae Pierce. Now you got a 2-year-old running around your house, snotty nose, nappy head, named Hattie. Y'all some dummies. I'm not going to no begging parties. Call it what you want. Say what you want about me. I don't give a fuck if you get offended. That's what the fuck I said. I'm not sponsoring no baby shower. If it ain't your first baby, it ain't no surprise. So guess what? I ain't buying no gift. Anyway, I love y'all all. You heard it here first. Have a great day on purpose.
Have a great day on purpose, she says. Top comment says, sis, you are 100% correct. Another person says, I had my daughter 10 years apart. Do I get a pass? My first at 28, my second at 38. Somebody else here added, I had 2 baby showers 3 years apart. They were both a surprise. Here's somebody else who says, I had 2 baby showers, one for my son and one for my daughter. Another person here says, after the first baby, please take me off the Amazon wish list. Yeah, baby showers are, I didn't realize how beneficial baby showers are. We definitely had a baby shower for our son when me and my wife had our son, of course, after we got married. And I mean, it was so helpful. I'm not even going to lie. I didn't know what was going on. I'm going to be honest with you. I showed up and even while I was there, I didn't realize how helpful people were going to be. They bought us so much that I didn't know until I think like 3 months in, I finally started to look around at everything they bought us and calculate everything. And I was like, wow, we saved so much money with this. And I know most of the things that we have, we'll be able to use for our next children, our next 4, which will be 5 in total. Yes, I'm 100% serious.
If the couple is not together, I'm not coming to the baby shower. I'm just not supporting a baby being born into a broken household with parents that have an unstable relationship. Now, I said this on Facebook and they all want to get mad at me in the comments. I must have hit a nerve, but that's just my opinion. That's just how I feel. A baby shower is for couples. I mean, of course, it's for the baby as well. A baby shower is a party that couples throw so that they can welcome their child into the world with family and friends. Key word.
Who would ever think that you would see this day? There was a time when this was not, this would have been like, you'd have been hated. They'd have come after you, called you all type of names, but more women are speaking out.
Couple. And people are going to be like, no, you can have a baby shower by yourself. You don't need a man. How did the baby get there? Because of a man, right? Okay. I'm not saying it's all about him, but I'm saying y'all need to be together at the baby shower. I don't give a fuck. And if not, I'm not coming. Last baby shower I went to was with my friend, and the girl was in the baby shower by herself, hosting, talking to people, blase squad. Where's the baby daddy? Sitting outside smoking for 2 hours in his car. And the girl's grandma had to go out there and physically get him out of the car and bring him into the baby shower to interact with friends and family. And I asked my friend, what was the reason? Why was he sitting outside? She was like, because they're not together. It's like, damn, that's what I'm saying. Like, baby showers are happy occasions. If the couple that is having the baby is not happy, I don't want to be there.
Again, I think for most people, they are okay with the idea of helping somebody out the first time. And then, like the woman said earlier, even the second time. For me, I'm like, okay, it might be a bit too far. First time. But you're going on 2, 3, 4, 5. At this point, it's like, what are we doing? There needs to be some show that the family is displeased with those continual bad decisions. And they are bad decisions. A few comments here. Top comment says, babies really are for married people. This commenter responded back and says, it really is. She went on to say, I got pregnant out of wedlock, I think. I should have waited till marriage. I knew the consequences. Now I got what I get. And there's a reason why God told us to wait. I don't regret my child. I regret the actions I made. Way to accept accountability. The funny thing about this whole thing is I know that you are going through hell by yourself. God didn't put things and structure the world in a certain way because he's just having fun with rules. But it's difficult to raise a child by yourself. So at some point, you have to learn to not reward that behavior. You know, really, if you look at life and the way it works, life is about punishment and reward. If you really narrow it down, how do you teach somebody how to treat you? Well, when they treat you terribly, or they cross a line or cross a boundary, you punish them. Now, punishment doesn't always mean that you're making them feel bad, but you having a difficult conversation is a form of punishment, right? You acknowledge, like, hey, you know, I just want to let you know that was disrespectful, blah, blah, blah. And they know to not treat you in that way. Life does this to you too. When you forget to pay the parking ticket, you get punished. When you run the red light, you might get a ticket. Your body, if you don't take care of it, it punishes you, right? So what you're doing in life when you constantly reward these people who continue to have children outside of wedlock before marriage, and you continue to support them, is you're rewarding bad behavior. And so their mind, even though they may say that that's not what's happening, that's what's happening. You're rewarding bad behavior, telling them, this is okay, don't worry. So the next time they may think to themselves, I've been doing this, it doesn't matter, let me go forward.
See, that's the reason why the people is like, okay, yeah, we're not coming to no more baby showers for these bastard kids, because it's like, okay, if you having a kid, you popping out a kid every couple years and you not married, it's like, hold on, this shit is not adding up. You mean to tell me you on baby number 4, all your kids is roughly about 2 years apart, and you mean to tell me you don't got no stuff? Like, you didn't keep nothing, no bassinet, no stroller, no car seat, no nothing. You didn't keep nothing. So what did you do with all your stuff? You sold it? Okay, that's probably what you did. You sold it. And see, that's why the people can't with the shit, because it's a hustle. Y'all done turned the shit into a hustle. It's tacky, it's ghetto, it's just, this shit is just not cool. Like, nobody's finna support you trying to scam the system because you see motherfuckers is generous and want to give you shit because you having a baby or you getting married or somebody passed. Y'all want to keep running the same scam. It's like wash, rinse, repeat. Y'all running the same goddamn scam. Like, every time I turn around, this shit is so disgusting, bro. That's why I don't got no people around me. That's why I don't got nobody around me except family and friends, because ghetto out here and they really just be all about money. Like, ew.
And listen, don't invite me to no more baby showers. If you're not getting married, do not invite me to no baby shower. What are we celebrating? Another broken home? No, we're not going to celebrate that in 2026. We're going to stop that. In fact, if you're not getting married, we need to stop celebrating, you know, single moms. Single moms should not have no baby shower. And stop saying that God bless you with that baby. Let me let you know something real quick. You don't even supposed to be having sex and you're not married. So why would God bless you with a baby? That's not God. That's biology. Okay? Stop putting that on God. I wonder how God feel when y'all put y'all baby on him. Like, I bet God like, what? I ain't had nothing to do. I can only imagine how God feel like, I ain't had nothing to do with that. All right, so we're going to cut that out in 2026. No more celebrating broken homes. All right. You know what I'm saying? You need some Pampers, I'll just throw it on your porch, but we ain't having no party.
Somebody else here says punishing a baby for an adult's choices. Somebody else here added, I thought baby showers were supposed to be to celebrate the new life, not how it was born. Right. No. And people have been doing it this way for so long that they now want to change the definition. Here's somebody else who says it was already broken if they aren't married.
And don't invite me to no more baby showers unless you done already invited me to a wedding. What are we celebrating? A broken home? I'm not doing it with y'all next year. You standing up in a picture looking like a fool. Nobody know where the baby daddy at. Husband, baby. It better be in that order. If that ain't it, I'm going to tell you in advance, I'm already busy. And I'm giving you a 2-kid maximum.
My son sent me this video to ask me my opinion on it, so I thought I would share with y'all. Baby showers are given to single moms and even parents who are married. They're given to help out with baby needs. When babies are born into the world, they need a lot of items, and what better way to bring family together than to help with those items. Baby showers are not given to celebrate fornication. I think that's where she's going with this, but that's not what we're doing when we show up to baby showers. We're celebrating the birth of a life. And while God does hate the sin of fornication, babies are a gift from God. So would I show up to somebody's baby shower who isn't married? Absolutely, I would, because I want to celebrate life. I think we're too worried about where the baby daddy is, where the ring is at, and that should be something that we should have been worried about before the baby got here. Because most of us already know that the two people who created this life out of wedlock were already fornicating. A lot of times those people are already living together and nobody says a word. The people who are critiquing or judging this person for getting pregnant are the very same people who are also fornicating themselves. So when we judge, we need to judge righteously. But before we take the speck out of somebody else's eye, we need to take the speck out of our own.
Somebody else who says, I agree. Too many single parents or broken homes being created. Men didn't even used to be at baby showers. This is true. This is true. When I was coming up, when I was young, I remember baby showers were things for women only. But now, men attend, and I definitely attended mine. Somebody else here says, this is very valid. Let me see. Okay, so don't come. LOL, nobody gonna be mad. Somebody else who says, ciao, that ain't none of my business. If I love the mother, I'm supporting her, period. You're right. Hey guys, as always, I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of the Coffee Pod. To my currently engaged or soon to be married men, if you need a prenup and would like a guide that shows you how to get a solid and legally binding prenuptial agreement, hit the link into the top of the comment section and access your guide at fathershaverights.com today.